Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're planning to apply for Chinese government scholarship, then this video is for you. In today's video, I'm gonna guide you step by step from creating a CSC online portal all the way to the final submission. My name is Nerisha Tulatar. I came to China in 2023 for my master's degree in chemical engineering at Tianjin University under CSC scholarship. Now I'm pursuing my PhD degree also on the CSC scholarship. So everything that I'm explaining today is based on my own experience. I've gone through this process myself, and I genuinely hope this video will help anyone who's planning to study in China. So let's start this video. First, what is CSC scholarship? It is a fully funded scholarship offered by the government of China to international students. It supports bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs. For a bachelor's degree, there are only few majors taught in English, and majority of majors are taught in Chinese. If you choose Chinese taught bachelor's program, then you must complete 1 year of Chinese language study. But for master's and PhD students, there are several English taught programs available. And it also covers a full tuition fee, it provides a monthly living allowance of 3,000 RMB to master students and 3,500 RMB to PhD students. It also offers accommodation and includes health insurance and visa supports. So there are three types of such CSC scholarships: Type A, Type B, and Type C. So Type A is applied through the Chinese embassy or diplomatic organizations in your home country. Type B scholarship is applied through the Chinese universities, and this is what we're focusing on in this video, the Type B scholarship. Type C is through special programs and collaborations. So anyone with a good academic background and who meets the requirement of university can apply. Basic requirement for CSC Type B scholarship is that applicants must be the citizen of a country other than China and must be in good health. Applicants must be a bachelor's degree holder under the age of 35 when applying for a master's program and must be under the age of 40 when applying for a doctoral program. You must have a good conduct and a clean criminal record. And for programs taught in Chinese, applicants must meet the minimum of HSK 4 level as required by the CSC. For programs taught in English, applicants must provide the proof of English proficiency. Applicants must also meet any other academic and language requirements set by their respective universities. Before even opening the CSC portal, the first thing you need to do is identify the university, the major, and the department you're interested in. Then visit the department website and look for professors that matches your research interest. You need to reach out to them through their official university email and introduce yourself formally. In your email, make sure to include your updated CV, academic transcript, and a research proposal. If a professor agrees to supervise you and provides you a pre-acceptance letter, then this strongly increases the chance of getting selected. Also, a strong academic background, a well-aligned research proposal, and a relevant publications. This will add a great value to your application. Every year, more than 5,000 students worldwide receive this CSC scholarship. So this is your opportunity. Apply now. Let's begin the application process. First, go to a web browser and search for studyinchina.csc.edu.cn to open the official CSC portal. If you are using a VPN, please turn it off before starting the CSC application, as it may interfere with login security or delay verification emails. Then click on create an account. Then enter your email address. Create a username and set a strong password. Make sure you use a valid email address because all the verification codes are sent to that email. Then submit. Please check your inbox and also go through the spam folders. Once it is activated, now we then log in to the system. You'll see this security verification where you have to drag the slider to complete the puzzle. After that, you need to verify your email again by clicking the send verification code, and a code will be sent to your email. Then enter the code. Now we're inside the CSC information system. Here you'll see all the instructions before applying. So please take a few minutes to read this carefully because it explains different types of scholarships as well, and there are very important notes that you need to go through. Do not skip this part. After reading the instructions, we now click on application online. So before choosing the scholarship type, we must input our personal details. So I click edit personal details. Here I enter my name exactly as it appears on my passport, my date of birth, my nationality, and also Chinese name if I have one. So please make sure this information you enter matches exactly with the information on the student university portal. Because if the information does not match, then there's high chances that you're getting disqualified. Then also you can add your WeChat ID or Skype ID if you have one and enter your current address. Then fill in your emergency contact. This can be your parents, your siblings, or even your close friends. After entering everything, click verify and save. You can still edit it later, but please always remember to save each time. Next, we move to the education and employment history. And if you're applying for a master's degree, then you need to enter your high school and bachelor's degree information. But if you're applying for a PhD, you need to enter your bachelor's and master's details. After that, enter your employment history, honestly. Please do not fake any experiences. It can create serious problems later. And save again once you've completed section. It is not mandatory, but you can also add other contacts if you wish. And if you have any friends or relatives in China, you can include their information. So once everything is filled, click finish. Now we have finished the personal information section. The main CAC application starts now. So this is where you can see we can select the scholarship type. So we're choosing type B. Then here click add new application. First thing required is the agency number. So every university in China has its own agency number. So for example, if I search for Tianjin University agency number, I'll get this. And I copied this number and paste it here. So you see, once I enter it, the university name appears automatically. Then one important thing to remember is that you can only apply CSC for one university at a time. If you want to switch between universities, then you can obviously do that. It's possible by just changing the agency number. But this is only possible if the CSC deadline has not passed yet, and if the university you previously selected has not yet processed your CSC application, and then make any changes you have to. Next, we enter the language proficiency. So if you're applying for an English taught program, then you do not need prior HSK or Chinese language proficiency. But you have to show the proof of English proficiency such as IELTS or TOEFL. So you need to select the test type and enter your score. Also remember that you need to pass HSK 3 for masters and PhD and HSK 4 for bachelors before your graduation. So universities in China usually only give your graduation certificate at the end of your course only after you pass your HSK. So HSK is important. So then here you need to select the major and the degree type and duration of study. This is usually 2 or 3 years depending on the university and the program you're applying for. Also, if you have ever studied in China or worked in China before, you must disclose this information and then click verify and save. Now comes the most important part. This is the uploading documents. First is the ID photo. It should be passport size with a white background and upload in JPG format. Next is the highest education certificate, which includes your graduation certificate, your degree certificate, and then next is the transcript. For this section, you need notarized copies of all your certificates. In some cases, HSC certificate may also be required, but all documents must be in English or Chinese. So if your original documents are in another language, then you must provide an official translation and a notarized copy. For almost all the documents you upload, the file format should be PDF and each file must be less than 2 MB. If the file size is larger, then you can always compress it using an online compressor. Now this part is very important. You must upload your graduation or pre-graduation certificate and your degree certificate together in one single PDF, and your transcript must be uploaded in a separate PDF. In both cases, place the notarized copy first, followed by the original certificate. Please use a scanner to scan your documents and do not edit them digitally. If you're still studying and haven't graduated, then your pre-graduation certificate can also be used. So this pre-graduation certificate must clearly mention your expected graduation date, and it must be printed on a official university letterhead and stamped by your university. Also, to make sure that everything is clear, readable, and properly arranged before uploading it. After that, there is a study plan. So this can be written either in English or Chinese and must be more than 1,000 words. Here, you need to clearly explain your academic background, focusing on your research plan for your study, and also a brief introduction of the reason you choose to study in China. Also, for PhD applicants, your study plan must be signed by your prospective supervisor. Next are the references. So these are the recommendation letters you get from your professors who taught or supervised you. These letters should describe your academic ability and potential. Also, please make sure the recommendation letter is issued by an assistant professor, an associate professor, or a professor. So it should be clearly mentioned the relation between your professor and you and how long they have known you. For example, whether they taught you in a course or supervised you in a research, that should be clearly mentioned. Also, this LOR must be written in an official university letterhead and should include the university stamp as well. To avoid your application to get revoked several times, please make sure the document is scanned very clearly and is fully readable. Then next is the passport. The passport must remain valid for 1 or 2 years from the expected enrollment date. And you should also combine all the passport information pieces into a single PDF and make sure the file size is always, as always, 2 MB, under 2 MB. Next is the physical examination form. For this, you can download the foreign physical examination form online. Yeah, you can search for CSC physical examination form, and it must be completed by a doctor. It must be signed and also stamped by the hospital. This physical examination must be done within the 6 months of the application submission. So it's only valid for 6 months. Next is the papers and publications. So if you have research papers or publications, then you must upload them, because having a research paper will add great value to your application. They show that you have research experience and know how academic works are done. This is especially important if you're a PhD applicant, because this proves that you can contribute to research at the university, and even conference papers or small journal publications can make your profile very competitive. Then for other supporting documents, you can include your extracurricular activities, your volunteering works, and also some online courses you have joined and have gained certificates for. These all can be included in your supporting documents, and you need to combine them all in one PDF and upload it. Also, these documents will definitely help you showcase your overall profile beyond academics and can strengthen your applications more. Then next is to upload your IELTS or TOEFL certificate. And also with English proficiency, you have Chinese SSK certificate, then that's also a plus point. You should add both English and Chinese proficiency. So after that comes the pre-admission letter. If you have already gotten the pre-admission letter from the university that you're applying to, then you can upload it there. But usually it's the pre-acceptance letter that you get from the supervisors, prospective supervisors of the university you're applying to. And this is very important for PhD students. It is mandatory for PhD applicants, but for master's applicants, not all universities require a pre-acceptance letter, but it is highly recommended. Finally, you need to upload the non-criminal record certificate that has been issued within the 6 months period. So if you have previously studied in China and then went back to your home country, you need the police reports from both China and your home country. So after uploading all these documents, recheck everything very carefully, and if any document is missing, the system will show an error like this. And once everything is complete, click submit, and after submission, you must download this application form. Here is the download application form button. So this becomes active after you submit your application. So download this CSC application form and upload it to your university portal before the final submission there. Now, let's quickly look at the overall application process so you can clearly understand the full timeline. So, first is online registration, where you create your account and complete applications on both the university portal and the CSC portal. Second is the eligibility check, where you make sure you meet all the academics and program requirements before submission. Third is the document submission, where you upload all required documents correctly on both portals. After that, some universities may conduct an interview if needed, and if you pass the review stage, then you may receive a pre admission letter from the university. So, after you submit your application, the university will review all documents and select the recommended candidates. So, the list of recommended students is then sent to CSC for the final review and approval. After a few months, CSC will complete its final evaluation and official scholarship results will be released. If you're approved, then the final admission letter and the visa approval form to study in China will be provided to you. The visa form is known as JW201 form. So this will be sent it to you by the university before the end of July. And once you get these documents, you can apply for your visa process and prepare for your journey to China. So this is the complete CAC application process. Please stay organized and submit everything before the deadline. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I truly hope this information was helpful for you. And if you have any questions or you get stuck in any step of the application process, please comment down below and I'll try my best to respond to you as soon as possible. And if this video helped you, please subscribe and share this to somebody who's planning to study in China. And also, I wish the very best for your application. Bye.